This passage 6 is a data passage because we don't see anything other than data. We're not comparing two studies. Our DRC approach, D stands for data, which means don't read, maybe orient yourself, and then quickly get to the questions. Our R and R approach means we're going to read and then reread the question, breaking it down as we go. In the second step, the first read is just to give an idea of what is being asked. As shown in figure 1, the dry air parcel at an altitude of 3 kilometers, so the dry air parcel is the solid line, was how many degrees colder than the moist air parcel at the same altitude? So the moist air parcel looks to be around 5 degrees, and the dry air parcel is around -10, so that's about 15 degrees, or choice B, 13 degrees colder. Number 36, we're using figure 1. It was hypothesized that the moist air parcels, that's the dotted line, lapse rate is constant. Is the hypothesis supported by figure 1? Well, even if you're not 100% sure of the answer, you can eliminate choice G and J because those both say that the moist air parcel is a straight line, and it's not. It's a curved line. So G and J are out. And constant would be a straight line, a constant rate of change. So since it is curved, it is not constant. So your answer is F. A little bit of knowledge in that one. Number 37, based on the information provided on the ACT, that generally means based on the reading. Which of the following temperature conditions at a given altitude would cause a parcel of air to continue to rise? So we see in the reading, it says, if the atmosphere around the parcel decreases in temperature with altitude at a rate greater than the parcel itself, the parcel may at some altitude be warmer than the surrounding atmosphere. In this case, the parcel will continue to rise. So the air parcel should be warmer than the surrounding atmosphere. And the only case in which we see that is choice C. Number 38, consider the 4 dry air parcels represented in figure 2. Immediately after the parcels left Earth's surface, the temperature of which parcel decreased the most per unit distance. So Earth's surface will be represented at 0 altitude. And we can also eliminate choice F because it increases in temperature when it leaves, right? Increases in temperature. So we know that choice F is out. So which one decreases the most? Well, which line is the longest? That's going to be the 2 p.m. line. So choice H. For number 39, we're using figure 1. What is the parcel lapse rate in degrees Celsius over kilometers? And it tells us in the reading the parcel lapse rate is the measured air temperature change per unit distance for a parcel of rising air. We see that already here when we have Celsius and kilometers, so it's Celsius divided by kilometers. For the dry air parcels, that's the solid line, so we're just going to pick a known point. So from 0 to 1 is going to be, it goes -10 degrees, down 10 degrees for 1 kilometer. So -10 divided by 1 is -10, so D. For number 40, we're using figure 1, and we're given a formula for relative humidity. Based on figure 1, the relative humidity of moist air is closest to which of the following? So we have the amount of moisture in the air over the maximum amount of moisture in a possible unit volume of air. So when we have moist air, when we look here, it says the air is saturated with moisture. So I think this is vocabulary knowledge. Saturated means like it has fully taken it all in, it is covered in it. So it has all the possible moisture in it. So whatever that number is, let's say it's 1. 1 divided by 1 times 100 is 100%. So J. Here are the question categories for this passage, so you can see if you have a weakness, and these are all interpretation of data. Most likely your difficulty with this passage, if you took the entire test, is the fact that it's last. In general, though, these are pretty easy questions for the last passage. ACT often puts some challenging passages towards the end. Okay, reach out if you have any questions. We'll end on a silly joke about air. Did you hear about the new movie about air conditioners? Yeah, wasn't a fan. Have a good day.